Hello everyone. Welcome to Read, Review, Repeat. I'm Debanjana. I read books, tell you exactly what I think about them, and then go back and do it all over again. This channel is a 100% hype free zone. I'm not paid for these reviews. I buy these books with my own money, and my opinions are entirely my own. And one more thing, a huge warning. This is a full spoiler review. I'm going to talk about the plot, the characters, the twists, all of it. Okay, are we ready? Let's go. Today we are talking about That's Not My Name, a YA thriller by Megan Lally. I finished this book at 1 a.m. and just sat there. This hasn't happened to me in a while. Let's get into it. First, the plot. A 17-year-old girl wakes up in a ditch on the side of the road. Bruised, bloodied, no memory of who she is or how she got there. A passing officer takes her to the police station, and shortly after, a frantic man, Wayne Boone, walks in claiming that she is his daughter, Mary Boone. He has her school ID, her birth certificate, family photos. The police verify everything, and then she goes home with him. Parallel to this, we follow Drew, a teenage boy whose girlfriend Lola has gone missing. He was the last person seen with her, so the whole town and the local sheriff has tunnel vision on Drew as the primary suspect in her disappearance. Nobody is actually looking for Lola, so Drew, with his cousin Max and friend Autumn, decides to find her himself. The twist completely destroyed me. The girl we've been following the entire book, the girl we believe is Lola, isn't Lola at all. She's another victim named Madison. Wayne murdered his real daughter years ago and has been abducting and killing girls who resemble her ever since. Lola is just the latest name added to the list of girls who never escaped him. That reveal genuinely hit me like a truck. So here's what I loved. First, the misdirects. Lally had me completely convinced that the girl with no memory was Lola. Completely. And she earns that misdirect honestly. She plants real evidence. Madison wears Lola's jacket. The physical descriptions are deliberately close: short dark hair, green eyes, freckles. Every breadcrumb points to the fact that Mary must be Lola. And you follow it willingly because the trail is so carefully built that you feel like you're the one doing the detective work. And then finally, Drew and the girl come face to face, and they don't recognize each other. That single moment undoes everything. And then the basement wall, Lola's name, the newest one on a list of girls who never made it out. The girl I had been rooting for all along, she wasn't Lola. She was never Lola. She was Madison. And the girl I actually wanted found, the girl Drew was destroying himself looking for, she was already gone. Lally made me invest so completely in the wrong reunion that when the right truth arrived, it didn't feel like a twist, it felt like a loss. And that's the difference between a clever misdirect and a devastating one. Next, Wayne Boone. The slow unraveling of Wayne Boone is masterfully calibrated. He starts as a frantic, loving father, and we believe him. And then Lally starts turning the screw. He doesn't know about her allergies. And then the construction work back home that was supposed to take weeks is suddenly done in 5 days. Then lying about Bowman's visit and removing his calling card. Each detail is deniable on its own. You rationalize every single one. And that's exactly what Lally wants you to do. Because she's building a tower of doubt, one brick at a time. And by the time Madison finds the dead neighbor, the tower is undeniable. The genius is in the escalation. No single moment screams danger. The danger sneaks up on you the way it sneaks up on Madison. Next, the writing. Lally writes without filter words. If you're a writer watching this and you don't know what filter words are, they are words like she felt, she saw, she noticed, she heard, she thought. They create distance between the reader and the character's experience. They remind you that you are being told a story rather than living inside one. Lally strips almost all of that out. She puts you directly inside Madison's body, inside her confusion and her fear, or inside Drew's grief and frustration. That's a deliberate craft choice, and it's a big reason why the book is such a fast, immersive read. Now, coming to what I questioned, there were three things, and I want to be clear, none of them affected my reading experience per se, but these were the cracks I couldn't unsee by the end. First, Wayne coming to the police station that first night. Wayne Boone is established as calculated, Controlled, a serial predator with multiple victims. He lies about the car accident, he isolates Madison, he kills his neighbor to protect his secret. This is not a man acting solely on delusion. This is a man who knows exactly what he is doing and makes deliberate choices to avoid exposure. So, explain to me why he walks into a police station to claim a girl he has just kidnapped? He doesn't know she has lost her memory. As far as Wayne knows, in that moment, the girl standing in that station remembers exactly who he is and what he did to her. One word from Madison, and he will be arrested for kidnapping. There is absolutely no reason for him to go to the police. Lally tries to give him a defense that he is delusional, that he wants to believe that these girls are his daughters. But the rest of his behavior shows us he knows exactly what he is doing. So his showing up at the police station doesn't make sense for me. The next thing that bothered me was Bowman's selective perception. Bowman is actually good at his work. He checks everything before handing Mary over to Wayne. And that's exactly why this bothers me. When Drew and the others go to Alton police station, Bowman is able to tell with absolute certainty that Madison is not Lola. But on the night he found Madison, he sees Wayne's pictures and believes Madison is Mary, a girl who has been dead for 2 years, whose photos are therefore not recent. Moreover, Madison's face is badly bruised. His level of certainty in both cases felt like plot device. Lally needed Bowman to be blind enough to serve the misdirect and perceptive enough to serve the ending. Those two things cannot both be true of the same man within a same 5-day window. And lastly, the thing that bothered me was the incompetent sheriff trope. Autumn's father, Sheriff Rowan, has one investigative move. Drew did it, that's it. So the kids have to investigate themselves. Now, this kids outsmart the adults mechanism is such an overused trope, and this book's central mystery is actually strong enough to have done without this overused trope. The police could have assisted Drew, and it would still have been a devastating ending. Now, coming to the final verdict, That's Not My Name is one of the best thrillers I've read. The twist is earned, the misdirects are clever, the pacing is relentless, and the writing is incredibly immersive. The cracks exist, and I've named them, but they don't collapse the structure. Honestly, I would give it 5 stars because this book does what a thriller is supposed to do. It makes you feel something you didn't see coming. I thoroughly enjoyed and got immersed in this book. If you've read it, let me know in the comments, was there anything that bothered you that I missed? And if this kind of review is your thing, no fluff, no spoiler free vagueness, just a real conversation about books, then please like and subscribe because I'll be back soon with the next one. Until then, stay calm and keep reading.